Well, hello everyone. I am very grateful and very excited to be here with a house that I hold very dear, that I deeply respect. I would like to start first with the one on the bottom of my screen, with the Apollo Miyake Mugler. Can you please introduce yourself and tell the people that may not know you what you are?
Yeah, thank you for having us. My name is Apollo Miyake Mugler, and I walk All American Runway. I've been in the house for just now 2 years, so very fresh to the scene, but I'm super excited to be here to be supporting this house ball.
Thank you. Now, can we go to the Hellraiser herself? There's no one that does not know this lady, but for those who may not, please introduce yourself to the legendary who.
Yes, hey everyone, this is Lolita Miyake Mugler. I am legendary for Runway. I'm also a body, sex, performance, and I'm also the house's social media marketing coordinator. So yeah, we're excited. Excited for this.
And she also makes great music for those that
Yes,
are into that type of vibe. She makes great music and
thank you.
also definitely a runway extraordinaire on and off the floor. And check her out on Friday night. She's a bartender with my son, and they always have
Oh,
great make great drinks that they people tell me, and I don't drink, but they took
yes,
themselves.
we do at Club Lambda. Make sure you're there. Come see us.
Next person is very dear to me, the icon himself, one of the current blueprints of the category Butch Queen Face. He is currently the overall mother of the house of Miyake Mugler. He has walked my balls and won majority. 90% of them he has won. When he has graced that floor, he's made moment upon moment. Introduce yourself to the people that may not know you in this universe.
Hi, everybody. I am the icon, overall mother, exotic Miyake Mugler of the House of Miyake Mugler. I've been in this house 17 years since I started my ballroom journey. I'm an international interior designer, lifestyle consultant by day, and also in the pageant scene as exotic lord. So I just did my first big pageant, Mr. Continental, this past Labor Day weekend, and got first runner up. So keep a lookout for me. We got a lot more of that coming and some good things going on. Also, if you haven't watched House on Fire, check us out on there too on BET Plus.
Well, congratulations on coming off that. That is still no easy feat, as they said, going into any continental. So congratulations to me for that. And
Thank you.
last but definitely not least, someone that I admire greatly and deeply, a fellow founder, definitely the blueprint when it comes to establishing greatness, the icon founder, David Miyake Mugler. Please formally introduce yourself to the people.
Hey everybody. I'm David Mugler. I am the Mugler of the Miyake Mugler. I'm one of the founders of the House of Miyake Mugler, and I've been around for a long time. I think the house itself has been around 36 plus years, and my journey in ballroom extends a little further than that. So I've been around for a minute. So yeah, not much to talk about. I'm very, very private, so I'm gonna be as open as I can.
Please.
Well, David, I would be remiss to say, how do you feel like when going back to like when you, Eric, aka Grams, and Julian and Raleigh started the house in '89? How would you feel then, like, looking at the legacy 36 years later? Would you think that it's gotten this far? And for those that don't know, how other houses that have pretty much offshooted from your house, would you think that it would be this here in 2025?
To be honest with you, no. I did, Miyake Mugler was a vision of mine many years ago, and of course, I got others to join in on that vision, and we formed the house. Um, I would say that thinking about it, at first it was like, okay, this is really exciting. There's something to do, you know. But then I had the vision was to take the house to different heights. Each time we've reached a plateau, I've been able to celebrate that. Um, but to honestly think that 36 years later that we would be here and we would still be doing this, um, absolutely not. But I am grateful for for all of the opportunities. I'm grateful for all of the past and present leaders that have dawned our doors. Um, I think I've learned a lot from each of them, and I'm sure they've learned a lot from me. And I'm just proud. I'm proud of the legacy of the house. I'm very, very proud of that. And I want to continue to push the envelope and continue to move us, not just us, but, ballroom in general into places that we haven't been before. So it's a golden opportunity for me, and for my house. So yeah.
Well, if it's not said enough, you definitely have created something that has standed the test of time, in the test of time, and I don't think enough credit is given to you for just the framework and the foundation you did from there. And it's not easy for any house. I think we all know that to sustain. So, congratulations to you and the whole house of Miyake Mugler.
Well, thank you, Caesar. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, we're here to talk about porcelain. This is the third porcelain ball, correct?
Yes, this is the third in the series. We missed last year, but we picked up this year. Um, so um, porcelain is basically a process. It gives the story of Miyake Mugler basically
Real
through
quick,
through
David,
the.
somebody's having feedback. Can we all go on mute and then we can just come off mute when I come? It'll probably make it easier. I don't want to miss anything. Go ahead, David.
Okay, so it's a story of Miyake Mugler, the trials, tribulations, our journey through ballroom, our journey through our different breakups and our different birth of other entities from our origin, and it tells a story. So each version of porcelain gives a different insight as to our struggles, our tribulations, our how we kind of navigated through all of that and continued to still stand, as not just a house, but a force, something that we don't want to be forgotten, and we hope that we never will be forgotten, and we continue to shine regardless of what obstacles are thrown in our way. We find a way to navigate them. So porcelain, and it's each of its chapters, it speaks volumes about our house and the individuals in our house. So we're happy to
Thank you for
bring
that.
it to you this year. So it's going to be
Well,
exciting this year.
exotic, you're definitely one of the definitions of porcelain. What does porcelain mean to you?
Ooh. Being someone that came into the house during the last split, that was the Garcon split. I had a chance to watch the house go to its lowest, and then the definition of porcelain to me is tried by fire. It's something that is a sustainable material, and in its entirety, it is so beautiful and so precious and so rare. But the process that it goes through to get it there is tried by fire until it shapes and creates something that's absolutely amazing. And that's the process I came into. Seeing a house of about 150 people go down to 34 members, and I remember that number in my head specifically. And it was a very tough time being new and wanting to understand exactly what was going on, and the people that I looked up to, the Whitneys and some of the other people that were leaving the house, and I was like, what's going on? But a big part of who I am as a person is loyalty. I've never been a follower. I've always been somewhat of someone that has, thought with my own brain, stood on my own 2 feet, and made the best of any situation that I came into. And if I committed to something, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see it all the way through. I'm not going to hop on and off, and that's just never been my thing. And so I got a chance to really learn how to build a house, how to rise from the ashes, how to be resilient, all those different things from founder David and Nigel, those who stayed and tutored me and mentored me. And that really was the making in my head of porcelain. Is, like I said, seeing this house from its lowest rise from the ashes, and become like the phoenix and soar. So it was a really beautiful journey, and it's still a beautiful journey. And of course, like every other house, I think we have our issues, and but again, trial by fire, and that is cool. That's why we call ourselves porcelain.
I love that. And to Lolita, you being one of not the premier women of the house, but of the premier women of the ballroom scene, what kind of what kind what does Miyake mean to you, and that representation being just not just in Mugler but in ballroom?
Wow, the representation being a Mugler means to me is just being able to be at the top with the greats. I pride myself so much in like who I am as a person, and over the years that like with me being in this house, I have finally like I'm starting to see who I am truly. And with everyone pouring into me, down to the leaders, to the members, to my parents and my siblings, they really have we really blossomed something so beautifully. And I'm able to actually look in the mirror and say, wow, like I can finally see who I am. And the beautiful part about it is like I see myself in everybody. So it's
Mm.
like it's kind of cool because it's like we all have the same like-minded, like we're all like-minded in all ways across the board. So like we just, just we just really thrive, and I just really strive to just be the best. And not only just being the best, but helping everyone along the way. So that's what being a Mugler means to me. Like they being a Mugler is like we're not gonna leave you behind. We're actually gonna bring you along. So that's what, me being here really does mean to me. So yeah.
And last but not least, though, Apollo, you being basically a baby newborn in the scene, why did you choose Mugler, or they choose you? What was the reason behind it?
That's a good question. With me being so fresh to ballroom, like I had this whole perception around, okay, what even is this is? Like, what am I getting myself into? What am I signing up for? But just knowing the legacy and the story and the standard of the House of Mugler, that kind of made me gravitate towards the house. There's nothing that I do, I feel like, in my life that I don't do it excellence, or I don't strive to do it excellence, and this house became a representation of that. Like even coming into the scene, I was told, "Hey, it's going to be tough. Like it's going to be hard. Like you're gonna have to work hard. You're going to have to, work on your craft and practice, practice, practice to make it in this house." But that only motivated me to want to be a part even more. So I think these past 2 years has not been easy for that reason. There's been a lot of pressure, but it's also been rewarding because I've been able to see myself from the very beginning and then see where I am now and then winning $1,000 at the Southeast Rewards Ball. That was a whole journey. So like I don't take any of those things for granted. And that's what it looks like being a Mugler and being new to the scene. You have to work for what you want.
Of that. So, as of tomorrow, we are 60 days away. November 8th, 2025, Veterans Day weekend, a 3-day weekend. Everyone knows I love a good 3-day weekend for ballroom, where you have a chance to travel and do all the things you choose to do. So, we are 2 months away as of tomorrow. Let's talk about it. Where is the ball located?
The ball is located at the Brooklyn Paramount. That's anybody have the address up? But it's downtown Brooklyn. It's
Downtown
a
Brooklyn, the girls know.
downtown Brooklyn. It's very
Google.
very well known venue in New York and pretty much around the country. It is one of the one of the most premier venues in New York City, and we're just happy that they're allowing us to actually bring this experience to you know to them, and of course them, us sharing this with everyone in ballroom and others. So it
So they're
is a
very picky.
beautiful. Yes, they're
They're very
extremely
picky.
picky.
I try
Extremely
to have.
picky.
I contacted them before and they declined, but they're very picky. So I know. So
Yeah. So I mean, we were very lucky to land this venue, and we definitely want to make sure that It's an experience for everyone. We don't want to just have a ball. We want it to be an experience. We want it to be, all inclusive, where people are drawn into what it is that we're trying to do that night. So it's a huge, beautiful venue. It's going to be a lot of beautiful people, a lot of beautiful faces from Ballroom that will be in the building, and I'm looking forward to that. Um, we're going to see some beautiful faces that aren't part of Ballroom but are, allied with our community. And I look forward to that as well. So it's going to be a very interesting night. We do plan to finish the ball. We plan on making sure we pay out, all of the prizes that are there and available. And we really want to see Ballroom just bring its best when it comes to this particular situation. So, the categories were crafted in a manner where they're simplistic, but yet complicated. But I would warn anyone: don't overthink it. It's not really as complex as you would think. It's basically just saying to you, we want to see your creative side. We don't want to see you, go and have paper mache or what do you call it, cookie cutter situations where you're just bringing and any old thing to the light. We want to see your creativity. We want the world to see your creativity. Ballroom, as I've always known it, has been one of the most creative spaces that I've ever witnessed. And, so much greatness has come out of Ballroom. We influence almost every walk of life, including politics. A lot of people don't even realize that, but we also influence politics. So I really want to see what that influence can be. What does it look like in the future? How are we going to, take what we have now and expand upon it and really, really, really make it exciting. So, I'm just looking forward to seeing Ballroom do what it does best. So
I
I
love
don't know.
that. What time the doors open that day?
Doors will open at 4 p.m. The ball will start no later than 6. And that's pretty much a hard stop there because we do want to make sure that we get through all the categories. We want to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to show, their creativity and all that they've worked on. So yeah, we're definitely going to start, at 6 p.m. um, on time. So LSS and all that other good stuff will probably start before then. So there'll be an opening ceremony around 4. So we ask everyone to try to be at the ball by 4 because there is an opening ceremony, which we would love uh, all of Ballroom to be a part of. And then, of course, from there, LSS, and then, of course, let's start the shenanigans, right? So um, that's where we are. So
And what are the entry fees?
entry fee starts at $50. So one of the things that myself and one of the promoters and um, and the committee um, decided that yes, this is a venue, and if anybody has ever tried to rent this venue, you really don't understand how much this venue costs. It's very, very expensive, but at the same time, we realize that we're at a point right now where some people, next week or the week from now may not know where the next meal is coming from. So we wanted to make it more affordable, right? Of course, easily it could have been $80 or whatever the case may be, but we didn't want to do that. Um, we really wanted to make it so that it was affordable to people. And we're going to start at $50. So more to come about that because it'll be a certain cutoff point where that'll be, but we'll have to see exactly what that looks like. But it will start at $50, and VIP, or should we say, skip the line, is going to start at $100. So, and that more to come about that as well as we get closer to it. So, yes.
You heard it here first. $50 per entry, and if you want to get in and skip that line, $100, y'all. Listen, y'all pay for other things. Y'all can pay to get in if y'all don't want to be on that line. November starts to get chilly. Want to remind y'all that. Okay, let's go. So, tables. Are there tables left?
Currently, there are 5 tables left. Um, at this point, anyone that wants a table would actually have to reach out to me. You know, you can reach out to me via social media, or actually, if you go on our website, you can also send a message to me. Through our website, and I check it all day, every day. So and I respond to people automatically. That would be the tables that are available for the ballroom houses. There will be other tables that will come about, but they are going to be, VVIP situations where, there's like 2 or 3 seaters, and we haven't quite um, finished what we're doing as far as that's concerned. So as soon as the regular house tables, which we want ballroom to be able to purchase, we won't release those until then. So yeah.
Or any sponsors that would like to sponsor, they're able to contact you on the website as well.
Yes, they can contact us through the website. There is an actual contact us link, as well as there's an email there as well where you can email us, and we'll definitely get back to you immediately. So yeah, we don't mind sponsors. Yes, we love sponsors. We would love a sponsor.
Everything will be, everyone watching this will be in the description link, and I'll put it on all my pages. It'll also be on my Instagram, and I'll be also collaborating with posts as well. So if you guys need any information, please follow the hyperlinks. I will now, let's take it to Andre and talk about some of these grand prizes that you guys have. So I know the one that people have already been talking about is Face at the House for $10,000. It's here on my screen. Face at the House, $10,000, the High Collection. An ode to faith and fashion and sustainability. Tonight, we honor the future of fashion, sustainability, creativity, and the power of collective faith. This is not just a face category. This is a house presentation, a runway revolution, and a battle for the planet. Each house must present a collective of at least 5 members. Your collective can include any combination, but every member must serve faith. Each house will select a unique, unconventional, and sustainable material for its collection. Examples: newspapers, popsicle sticks, plastic bags, eggshells, yes, real eggshells, rubber bands, paper clips, plastic straws, cork, bamboo, aluminum foil. Each house that enters as a unified collection showcases their chosen material in a high fashion editorial look. Think couture, think drama, think sustainably reimagined. While the garments must be a moment, the face must be undeniable. Judges are looking for beauty, confidence, and the ability to transform recycled materials into a luxurious appearance. Houses will present together, then battle in rounds, strutting, posing, and serving face until only the most sustainable, creative, and beautiful collective remains. Who will turn the trash into treasure? Who will make sustainability stunning? And who will be crowned the most sustainable face of the house? In honor of the iconic international house Miyake Mugler, $10,000.
Yes. So that's it. Its category is pretty self-explanatory. To take one of those materials and create something magical. I'm very artistic, and when we came up with this category, I was thinking I spoke with David and had the High Museum in mind, and I said I felt like that the Faces of the House should be a showcase of art and beauty connected together through fashion and sustainability. And so that's how we came up with this category. Again, don't overthink it. Research a fashionable look, have an inspiration, and come together, strike a pose, and create art for us. That's pretty much it. And and make sure that you have your baddest in your house, your best faces on the floor. This is going to be a process of elimination category, David.
Yes, they will be. They will be process.
Yes.
Well, first the presentation is first, and then it's battle to the end.
Battle
So
zone.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. So pick your members wisely. Um, be very strategic, and be strategic in who you want to send out first to battle. So because that can determine a lot. You remember Stuart Ebony's ball back in the day. I think it was like in 2000 and was that 17 at the IM ball, and he had Faces a House, and it was present your house production, and then the battle zone, and the last person standing pretty much or one the house with the most people standing pretty much won. And it was an amazing category, and then so just to think back to that, the excitement and everything that went on in that ball, like that's what we're creating here tonight, just in the art, in the form of art and beauty and fashion. So,
So high collection. So you can research that. Also, we
yes,
will have we will have pretty much kind of a cheat sheet that's coming out on our website. Also, we'll provide Caesar with that as well, so he can also share that with everyone. So there is a cheat sheet that kind of gives you some guidance. We're not going to tell you how to do the category, but we will give you guidance on what exactly it is that we're looking for specifically. So I think that's something that we definitely made sure that we had something available for each category. So
In regards to sustainable items, if someone thinks outside of the box of something that's not on the list, is that fine, or they must be the ones that
oh,
are actually
absolutely, they can, as long as it's a sustainable material. Yes, absolutely.
okay?
So
$10,000 as of now. Who knows? Maybe more.
yeah,
So
well,
let's take.
we're looking to see that we're trying to get it up there. We're trying to make it better. So we're
So
working on that.
let's take it to the second grand prize. I'll take it to Lolita, to the female figure performance for $10,000. You got it, Lolita. You want me to do it?
She can't. She's not able to read
I think
anything, so you might have to read
did
it
we,
for her.
All
did we
right.
lose her?
Grand prize number 2, female figure performance, $10,000. Dance Hall Queen, 3025. Sponsored by CJ Milan, the CEO of Reggae Fest. Make history to be crowned the first and highest rewarded female figure performance in Ballroom. Women versus Butch Queen and Drag versus Femme Queens versus Legendary. Reggae Fest CEO CJ Milan is on the search for the ultimate performer who can transcend through time and claim the crown of the Dancehall Queen 3025. The category is all about merging dancehall vibes with a futuristic twist, creating a performance that's out of this world and can transcend to the future. Part 1 for the tens. Step into the runway dressed as the past or present dancehall queen, bringing a Caribbean-inspired style to the forefront in the Reggae Fest colors of red, green, and gold. For your tens, incorporate a classic dancehall move into your performance that gets the audience typed and the judges one thing. I don't know how to say that, but okay.
More
Y'all get
fire,
it.
more fire, more
No
fire.
fire. Okay. Then for the battles for part 2, transcend into the future as the intergalactic dancehall queen of 3025. This is your chance to unleash your creativity and imagination. Mix in a high-tech element, dazzling visuals, and futuristic fashion while keeping the essence of dancehall alive. Show us how the culture evolves as it infuses the signature colors of red, green, and gold with silver. Get ready to match up your competition while transcending your performance to a cosmic level that solidifies your legacy for Porcelain and beyond. $10,000. Lolita?
I don't know.
Oh,
Did we
she's
lose
gone.
her? Uh-oh,
Oh,
we
shoot.
lost her.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, she's back. She's back. Where you at?
No, my phone had like tapped out and on. But yes. Oh yes. $10,000. Like Y'all already know what happened at the last porcelain ball. It was a big thing with like, the girls transforming from the dresses and like coming out doing a dance hall. So I really like we want to see the girls bring it again. Like, and I love the fact that how we opened it up for all women to perform as well, to be able to take their crown for $10,000. So, we just want the girls to really bring their A game, really incorporate the reggae moves and just like really bring Vogue in the merging of reggae and dance hall, like, merge it together to really make it a big thing. Because you already know what it's like in different countries when it comes to, like, Jamaica and like the controversy that there is with like queerness and Jamaicans and y'all know what I'm talking about. So I just think this is just super beautiful to like see this coming to fruition once again and really putting the Caribbean culture on the map for all queer walks of life. So yeah, the girls bring it. It's gonna be a fab time. I just can't wait.
Yeah.
Are productions allowed?
For this particular category, yes. I mean, it's for $10,000, but they should be limited to 3 minutes. Um, they should be limited to 3 minutes because we don't want to drag things on.
Yeah.
We want to have a steady flow throughout the ball. So yes, I would say for this particular category, yes, absolutely.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Maybe two.
Maybe
Yeah, I
two.
was just about to say
Okay,
like
maybe
three
two
is a
minutes.
little long.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Maybe a minute and 30 seconds between would be better.
A nice intro because baby,
Yeah.
we'll be going through productions for 3
Oh my
hours.
god.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's really. I mean, this category is about the intro anyway, so
Yeah.
it's
right.
more of an intro than it is, production. Because the sponsor of the category, CJ Milan,
Mhm.
who is the owner of Reggae Fest, um, has really, really, done some very monumental things in dancehall, and
Mhm.
she's basically a household name in dancehall. So this is her category. This is her baby, and she wants to see, she wants to see it come to life once again. So I would say let's not overthink it. Thinking of a production, maybe overthinking it. I would think, like Caesar said, more entrance, right? Each time, part one and part two. Make sure you have that entrance is there because you want to get the crowd up. This is
Yeah.
dance hall, so it should be live. It should be a lot of energy. It should be,
Drama.
drama.
Mhm.
We need to see it all. So definitely this category should definitely bring a lot of fun and a lot of energy to the category. So I mean to the ball. So, and I just want to say something real quick to all the twisters. I know for the last few balls they've had y'all last. I promise you, you will be in the first part of the ball. you may even be
Justice for the
the
twisters.
you may even be the first category. So I'm just putting it out there to all the twisters now. You may just be the first category of the night. I want to make sure you guys get it in because I love to see the twist category. That's
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite, and I want to see you guys cut, really really cut up. So
Well,
yes,
y'all heard it. Y'all heard it first. Y'all may be in one of the top 3 categories. Okay,
Okay.
so be there on time. Okay, so let's go to one of the mini grands that everybody's already talking about. Women's face, $5,000. Take it away, Apollo. You got this one?
I got it. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. This one's also sponsored by CJ Milan, CEO of Reggae Fest, Carnival Queen 3025. On this evening, we will be rewarding Ballroom's first 5,000 Women's Space Grand Prize category winner as the official Reggae Fest Grand Marshal. The year is 3025, and we are requesting that each contestant bring us a futuristic look inspired by the looks of the Caribbean carnivals. From the bright and vibrant Reggae Fest colors of red, green, and gold, with additional touches of silver, to the innovative headpieces while being bedazzled in jewels and feathers. We want you to create a show-stopping look fitting of a futuristic Caribbean carnival queen. Although your look is required to be top tier, the main feature will be the Carta. We want to see flawless skin, sickening structure, with a smile that is worthy to be deemed by Ray Fest the first 5,000 queen of women's face. Remember, this is still porcelain, so we don't want to see Club Kid face. We want Carta Untold. This is a hot one. So many people have already been talking about this.
$5,000. Women's face, $5,000. Dre, what do you want to see?
Somehow we can't hear you.
You're muted, Ma. You're muted.
Honestly, I want to see some moments made. I feel like the women don't get the opportunity or the time to really make moments. I feel like sometimes we get it when we have these balls and we're like rushing through categories sometimes. And I feel like women's space always that category that's like, okay, hurry up, come on, let's go. Next person, next person, next person. This is the time for our ladies to shine and to show off their creativity and what they bring to the ballroom scene. And we have the Jamie Balenciagas and some of the other women that have come before that have made those moments, and I just want them to go back and research and bring that same impact to the floor.
Yes, this is gonna be. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those categories where, again, creativity is key. But more importantly, the face. So, I know the women are dying to get out there and show us that they got face too, and I'm ready for it. I'm so excited. Face in general gets me excited. The house was birthed off face, so so it always anything dealing with face always gets me excited, and I'm really excited that we decided to make women's face a focal point in ballroom this year. So hats off to all of our women. We look forward to seeing you cut up real bad. I mean, real bad.
Absolutely.
So
I want to see Star, Perp, and Tiffany. I need that. No shade.
I need to see everybody that got face,
I need to
baby.
see
To bring
that.
them all.
Bring
That
them
got
all. Y'all need to come.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all need to come done. This is your moment for real. We worked
that
so
got
hard to get here. They
everyone
trying to count us out.
that got face. Yes, they want to see everyone that has face. They want to see
Yes.
Everyone that has face, exactly.
Just want to
The
say
key is flawless Carter. It's
face,
flawless.
yes,
So
face. But also want to say that very excited to see this category. I mean, as you said, y'all was birthed on face, and I think that especially I'm very upset that they didn't get to that category with all the ladies last week with the white gowns. They all, I mean, to be honest with you, every girl I looked stunning. I think that was going to be a very hot category. So I'm very much looking forward to. I think the girls are going to come and show out for each face category at this ball. I really do.
Yes.
So again, $5,000. Let's take it to the next mini grand. I wish he was here, one of the label villains himself, but let's take it
he's at the VMAs, so so that's unfortunately he can't be with us today, but he's here in spirit and he'll definitely be on the next live, we hope. So our overall father Yusuf, this is a category that's is at his beck and call, should we say. So this is his namesake, and I don't know, did I don't have the category here to read. Oh yes I do, hold on, yes I do.
I have it on the screen as well. It's,
Okay.
the Team High Fashion Streetwear labels $5,000. Android in the archive, as David just said. This is also sponsored by the iconic overall father, Yusuf Miyake Mugler. Tonight, we push the envelope into the next era. The category is Androids in the archive, where the future of fashion meets the wisdom of the past. You are the android, sleek, innovative, and unapologetically non-binary. Serve androgyny, serve nonconformity, and serve the unexpected. Your look must be archive worthy. Incorporate at least one sustainable, upcycled, or vintage piece that tells a story mixed masterfully with two current high fashion garments straight from the runway or the streets. This is not about cosplay or cliches. Leave the literal silver suits and wires at home. Instead, channel the spirit of Android innovation, adaptability, adaptability, and the boundary pushing style. Think sharp tailoring, unexpected silhouettes, and tech inspired accessories. Yusuf is watching, and nothing mediocre will get you set packing. Your look must be fashion forward, archive worthy, and ready for the cover of a 2099 fashion magazine. Show us how sustainability, high fashion, and futuristic streetwear can collide in a way that's never been seen before. $5,000.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for
so
that. And I don't even walk the category.
yeah, that should definitely be a very exciting category. Um, when we think, a lot of people are kind of getting caught up on the sustainability part or the upcycled part. Upcycle, sustain, things that are sustainable are things that can be used again, right? So basically, you can find, one of your archive pieces, and you're going to put that with two current pieces, and you're going to, the way you style it is going to bring your story to life. Okay. And that's simply that's the category, but it is stating that, if anybody follows Yusuf, Yusuf colors outside the lines, right? He will, put on a woman's something or whatever the case may be. He's not the only one. There's other people in Ballroom that do the same thing. And we're telling you it's acceptable, right? We don't want you to conform to what, what everyone says is fashion. What you feel is fashion, what you know is fashion, bring that to life. So if you got an intermix, a male piece with a female piece, do it. Do what you got to do. But just make us know it, make it sickening, make it fab, make it unforgettable. That is the key to success. So, and we do have a description cheat sheet for that as well, but it pretty much gives exactly what I just basically stated here. It's probably a little more technical, but I just gave it in layman terms. So I think it's easier to for everyone to understand when it's stated that way. So
Anybody want to add
okay.
anything to that one?
Exotic, Lolita,
This category?
yeah,
Team fashion.
Come
team
down.
fashion.
Team Fantasy. I want to pull that up. Let's read that I cover. Oh, you want me to read it?
Mm-mm.
No, we did it already.
Now, what's your
We
thought?
did it already. We talked about it. We just want to know, did you want to add anything?
Oh, no. I'm hot with it. I'm good.
All right, let's move on to body insects.
Ooh,
Ooh,
the category.
let me get to those. Hold on 1 second.
Body gear is $1,500. Future perfect. Sponsored by the legend Diego and Gulf Coast father Craig Miyake Mugler. It's Butch Queen models versus Butch Queen muscular versus some Queen models versus some Queen luscious versus women's versus trans men. Step into the year 3000 where the human form has evolved and the runway is a portal to tomorrow. Tonight, we want to see the ultimate fusion of body and futurism where sculpted silhouettes meet sci-fi fantasy, and every curve, muscle, movement is a vision of what's next. Your look must incorporate clear, futuristic elements. No matter how wild the look, your natural body must be showcased and celebrated. We want to see the shape, the form, the confidence enhanced, not hidden by your futuristic fantasy. Lolita, you just walked last
Yes.
weekend. What you want to see?
I want to see creativity. Like I don't know, being a Roma girl as well. Like I really love pushing the limits, and no lie, I kind of want to see like some body paint, or like if you're coming sci-fi, like if your whole body is just blue and then you have like your abs are sculpted. Like that's what I think of when I think of like sci-fi, like actually pushing the limits of body, because like we said, we want to see your creativity and like taking this to new heights. So that's just a little spoiler alert for the girls out there who walk body and stuff, and really just sculpted looks, like y'all need to carry. No shade. Just be creative as possible.
Yeah,
Like,
we have some visuals coming out for that
yeah.
category as well that will actually lend some light on
Hmm.
what people could actually do for for this particular category. But I would definitely say don't think just coming out there with your body is going to be enough, because we want to see the futuristic side of body.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
let's explore what that could look like. And again, I can't tell you what that is, but I think your creative side would tell you what that looks like for you. So just
Yes,
make
be
sure we love
creative
it.
and put.
Just make sure we love it.
This will be a good lead up. Butch Queen Body is the grand prize at Coldest Winter. I haven't announced it yet, but I'm announcing it here. So this is a good lead up into it. So make sure
Yeah.
y'all come and really show your creativity for this.
Yeah,
And
I think, well, something that I think I'm looking for in this category is to showcase your body in the best light using those futuristic elements. Like it says, don't overcompensate the look and where to the point where it covers up and it takes away the beauty of your body. Instead, accentuate it and whatever you wear, just make sure that it's tasteful. It plays up your best elements. So, if you ain't got no abs, then, we need to figure out how to play up on the legs. If you got the legs and you got you got the butt, play up on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like bring attention to your best features, to the best elements of your body. And then you put that to the forefront and let's see what we got.
$1,500. And
Yep.
let's go to
1,500, and it
sex
might
siren.
grow. It might grow. That category's got somebody's got their eye on that category, so it definitely the prize money may grow. So just putting it out there.
Sex siren. Open to all sex sirens. Sustainable seduction. $1,500 will be sponsored by the iconic father Tank Miyake Mugler. Trans men versus women versus femme queen versus big girls versus big boys versus between Catboy versus between Junior, between Senior versus legendary / icon. Welcome to the world with a tantalizing allure of latex meets eco-conscious creativity. This sultry material, derived from natural rubber, has a storied history in the world of fetish and fashion, igniting passions with its skin-tight embrace. From its seductive role in safe-sex practices to its daring presence on the runway, latex enhances desire and empowers self-expression. Tonight, we invite you to unleash your inner vixen with a dazzling latex-inspired ensemble that embodies your most tantalizing fantasies. Embrace the sensuality of sustainability as you craft a look that fuses eroticism and eco-friendliness. Let your imagination flow and captivate the audience with a vision that is as sultry as it is sustainable. Step into the spotlight and seduce sustainability. $2,500.
Mhm.
Exotic,
Yes.
go for
Coin.
Yeah. So
it.
I have the luxury of kind of right in this category. Sex. A lot of people, the sex, siren, and body, aside from Fish Queen Face, are my favorite categories. Um,
Oh.
but this is an opportunity where, like you said, let your imagination go. It doesn't have to be. Make it artistic. And give us something that we have not seen before. Or just come out in just a regular latex cat suit, and we've seen that before. They've been there, done that. Make it interesting, make it a moment, make it something that that raises interest and gets people thinking and going, like I never thought of latex. I've known latex, but I've never seen it like this. So this may open up doors to some other things, to some fashion moments. You know what I'm saying? In that whole effect department. Some people I would love to see. I would love to see LeVar. I mean, you think back to the last Porcelain ball. Sex siren was one of the hottest categories. You had Lolita coming out, really making a moment with the cloud and the raindrops coming down like that. We see replicas of that today. This is what I'm talking about when I'm saying making moments. And even like at the coldest winter when we saw Rebel come out as the Jack Frost look. Oh, it was everything. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm looking, the level of creativity that we are looking for. So really push that envelope. Take us on a latex journey. So think outside the box and take us into a fantasy that would draw us in and make us want to go grab some latex and get dressed up and you know
The latex journey. Okay.
I
oh
hope
absolutely
I hope everybody out there is being creative because, yeah, please bring it.
Mhm.
Oop, oop, oop,
Absolutely.
oop.
No
That's a
Amazon
subliminal.
latex,
Oh,
That's a
wait a
please.
minute.
subliminal.
No
Hey,
Amazon latex.
I'm out.
Make sure y'all are bringing it.
Maybe bring
Now
it.
let's go to the next category. Bizarre. Hold on. And shout out to that young man from your house. What's his name? Is it
Nene.
Nene?
Nene.
Mhm.
Please, let's all celebrate and give him a little round of applause. He has been really,
Yes.
Yes, he has.
he has been turning the category out.
Mhm.
You know, it is nothing for everybody to see. I mean, he's helping keep this category alive, and he's turning it. No shade. And from what I've heard, he also, does other people's looks as well. So shout out to him because he's been really doing his thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're actually
Nene.
working together to do the decor for the Mugler ball. So you think about that. Between
I
the two
always
of
am.
us, it's
Yeah.
gonna be magical.
Nene's brain is insane. Like
It is. It really
it's
is.
just like, and he does all that stuff by himself too.
He does.
I'm always fascinated by people that can think like that so far into the universe.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy some of these looks that I've seen him do.
Mhm.
It's phenomenal, really
Yeah.
is.
His,
And the other
his,
individual as well. I think they're a garçon, Afrofuturist, I believe they name it. Just crazy how their minds
yes.
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bizarre, $1,200. So all the people that work Bizarre out there, I don't want to hear y'all. Y'all better be on this floor. The aesthetics
Okay.
of repurposed waste for a sustainable future, sponsored by Miyake Mugler. The Bizarre category challenges you to find beauty and inspiration in the often overlooked products of our digital age. Now imagine a future where these materials are not simply discarded, but creatively repurposed and reimagined through artistic creations to promote sustainability. Your look tonight should be primarily constructed from or inspired by the aesthetic of upcycled components. Consider the physical components such as circuits, wires, screens, discarded robotics. Think a garment whose structure is formed from deconstructed robotic limbs, now serving an artistic purpose, or a silhouette that tells the story of digital waste transformed into a symbol of sustainable creativity. The runway is your platform to showcase your creation. Think AI, gag worthy. $1,200.
Yeah. Nene's looking for someone to really push the envelope with, with discarded, what we would consider trash. Well, what we consider tech trash would be, I guess, would be the better word to use there. Um, so he's really looking for people to really push the envelope. You know, as we stated earlier, he is someone that has a vision, and his execution is usually flawless. And I can assure you that he's looking for flawless execution in this area as well. He
Mhm.
will be a judge for this category. So he's definitely got his eyes open. So let's make it happen. I can't tell you what to do. We can give you the description, but you as a visionary, you have to bring that to life. So you got to make us believe what you see. Your vision has to be what we see and what we believe in, as you hit that runway. So
$1,200.
1,200. Yep.
Now let's take it to the face categories of the ball. Let's take it first to the Butch Queen face. Exotic, you want to read that? It's on the screen here.
Yes. Enter into a dazzling celebration. Oh, Witch Queen Face, $2,000. Perfection. Sponsored by the overall mother, icon, exotic, and overall emperor, legendary Roz Miyake Mugler. Enter into a dazzling celebration of cyberpunk fashion and beauty. In this electrifying Witch Queen Face category, each contestant must embody the essence of cyberpunk, showcasing a stunning fusion of futuristic style and raw attitude. To compete, you must present a look that highlights in all elements of face. We know what those are: eyes, nose, skin, teeth, and structure. A sickening structure that defines your features, a stunning smile that captivates, blemish-free skin that glows like high-tech porcelain, and captivating eyes that draw in the audience. But beyond physical beauty, bring a deadly attitude that commands attention and respect, reflecting the bold spirit of cyberpunk culture. Remember, this is still porcelain, so we don't want to see Club Kid face. We want to see Carla Untold.
That's
So,
your category, so you tell them what you
yeah.
want.
Think cyberpunk. Do your research. I can't give all the answers to this because I really want you guys to put your brains to the test and use your
Research.
creativity. Absolutely,
Research.
research. I think before I do any category, I read it and I automatically research. Just like when Caesar asked for the 11K, Caesar asked for uh, um, uh, it was satanic in a way, Lucifer, and all that embodied. And so I did my research in the pictures and little things and nuances that I picked up from videos I watched. Every time you saw little things of a devil in movies and videos, and how people would interpret how he would move, how he would act, how his attitude would be, but also understanding the history of Lucifer and where he came from. He was one of God's most beautiful, stunning angels that had fallen from grace, and now he's in this hell. Doesn't mean that he still can't be beautiful. It's just that he has this attitude of someone that brings hell to the floor. So you have to really look at it in a different dimension. And we are saying cyberpunk, dig into that, get into not just the look, but get into the character and bring it to the floor. And this is one thing I'm requesting because I don't see this enough, but I only from certain people. Find that character and stay in it from start to finish. Bring whoever this person is that you have created to that floor and own it for the entire time. From the time you hit the tip of the stage to the time you either win or are sent packing.
I think that's a very important. I think that's a very important advice. I always tell that to people that if you, I think anybody when they're walking the ball, they should have their alter ego or character.
Mhm.
And I think that these days a lot of people lack those. And I think that once people realize that it is it's like it should be a light switch you tap into, and until win, lose or draw, until you're off that runway, you're supposed to be in that character. And I think
Yep.
a lot of times there are certain people that are definitely the category, but they may not win, and they ask why. I think they haven't established their character yet. So I think that's a good piece of advice.
I think it's an opportunity because some people try to say between face can become dead, and now it's where it used to be early on. Now it's kind of the last of the categories. I think this is an opportunity to bring excitement to it, and it's also a teachable moment for us to learn. For us to not just learn, but also pass things on and teach the younger generation to push themselves and think outside the box and and incorporate some of those nuances that really made Witch Queen Face back in the day what it was. When Whitney and Nigel all them hit the floor, it was opulence, and that's what it gave from the time they hit the floor to the time they walked off. They didn't just stand on the side and look at each other like, no, they were in. If you watch those videos, they were in it. And they didn't come out of it until they snap out of it sometimes. And so I really want to see a lot of that on the floor that night.
Okay. And now
And
let's
of
take
course,
it to
I'll be watching too because that's my favorite category too.
And let's take it to Femme Queen Face. $1,000. Futuristic Doom. Sponsored by the legendary Atlanta mother Chanel and Maryland Miyake Mugler. This category celebrates the art of selling the face with a striking yet minimalist approach, inspired by the stark, otherworldly elegance of Doom. The look should evoke a futuristic desert royalty vibe, clean, sculptural, and high fashion, while maintaining the essence of ballroom Femme Queen Face. Flawless skin, defined structure, and captivating eyes. $1,000. Take us away.
So this is this is what I would like to see. I know a lot of times we try to put a price on Femme Queen Face, and always just been these these super crazy high prices in order to get the girls on the floor. This is not one of those nights. Okay, this is the night where you're sitting at home watching videos of the Tanays and the Didis and the Stashes and the Raquels and girls that would just hit the floor just because the room was on fire. You know, this is the energy in the building is going to be on 1,000. This is the moment to be the less is more situation. They want high fashion, but minimalism is still the key word here. It really just needs to be all about the face, the attitude, and the sellage in your minimal high fashion look so that it does not take away from the true beauty that you hold. And that is, I think, what we're looking for. Don't leave the attitude at home because, baby, the girls are going to send you right on out the building if you don't come up there with that attitude. And this new generation, you got like Sade, you got like Tiffany, you have all so many different people. There's so many girls that are hitting the floor now that are really like hungry to make their name. I'm looking for the new girls and the old girls. You know, make my older girls, from the generation, my generation, and use it for the Lolas and all of them. Make these girls work for it. Let them know what time it is. Hey, come on up. Don't be afraid. Come, like Jesus said, come from behind. Come from behind. Make this not night to make your name and make the girls know who you are and make the builder know who you are and let them know, okay, you know, baby, y'all time, y'all had y'all time. It's my time now.
Yeah.
Shake the building. Yeah, like
Own
we
it.
think about the summer camp ball. It was the summer camp ball in Atlanta when the ponytail pulling happened with Jasmine and Stasha. Y'all think back to that night? That wasn't even a cash category. They was just playing for fun, but it ended up being one of the biggest nights in the history of ballroom. Where
I mean, the best categories were just for a trophy. I mean, truthfully,
free, yeah, and that category shut the whole ball down. That's how crazy it got. And every girl in the building stormed the floor just because the building was just that hot. This is what I'm looking for. This is, I think, what we want to see. So,
well, thank you. Now let's take it to the fashion categories. Fashion open to all best dress, $2,000. $1,000 sponsored by the icon King Father, Mark Mugler. From waist to wardrobe, the future of fashion. Male figure versus female figure versus GNC. Show us bold, innovative looks that merge high fashion with sustainability. Each outfit should use eco-friendly materials and push creative boundaries. Think avant-garde designs worthy of Project Runway. Your ensemble must stand out artistically and tell a story of environmental awareness and reinvention. Prove that fashion can be both stunning and sustainable. Let your look inspire a more conscious future. $2,000. Foot and eyewear, $1,000. The prototype. Step into the ballroom of tomorrow. For this category, you are challenged to serve a look that showcases both footwear and eyewear, inspired by cutting-edge artificial intelligence and an urgent call for sustainability. Think recycle, upcycle, or bio-designed materials, digital enhancements, and smart accessories. Incorporate AI visually or conceptually. This could be through digital patterns, augmented reality, interactive features, or even a narrative about how AI helped design your look. Walk the runway like you're the prototype for a better, greener world. Show us how fashion and technology collide. What do y'all want to add to these categories?
David, are you there? I can't see you. You really listen? Lolita, you want to chime in?
Okay.
The only person that really can get in with the fashion is David. He's not.
I would just keep saying, bring it.
Right. Let me see.
Well,
hold on.
For everybody out here that watches video, we will be doing a live every 10 days after this one, and we will be able to take all questions and answers and stuff. So we will come back. But for those fashion individuals out there, you are definitely know your category. So make sure you read it well, and we will definitely address that on live.
Yes.
We need Yusuf on this call.
Yeah, because the fashion girls,
they know how to pump it up.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there like,
hold on, David's back. Hold on.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that.
Hey. Graham.
Hey, I was just saying, I was actually talking, but I didn't realize I wasn't on the screen anymore. But yeah, so Project Runway. Just think Project Runway when it comes down to those two fashion categories, foot and eyewear and the best dress. We're definitely looking for, futurism. So, with foot and eye, of course, it should be labeled or maybe not, right? I mean, not every foot and eyewear is always a label. I mean, I where I come from, you know, um, the girls created a shoe and brought it to life,
Mm.
and that can be done. So, think outside of the box. Don't think within the box because mediocre, as they say, is not going to get you where you need to be. So
Mm.
we need to really think creatively. Think creatively, think outside the box. You know, it's a lot of things that can be done. And again, we do have some visuals that will help with allowing people to just tap into what what is the essence of the category. I'm not going to tell you that it's going to tell you what to do, but it can help you tap into the essence of the category. So that's something to look forward to in the next coming days. So, and Caesar will definitely share that with you as well, so that you can share with everyone. So,
Okay, now let's take it down to the performance categories.
ooh,
Performance Twister vs. Sister, $2,500.
Ooh.
As David said earlier in the video, this will be early in the night. A clash of raw instinct and engineered precision. This is a high stakes showdown. Human spirit versus technology might. Only one will walk away with the prize. Twisters embody the essence of humanity, fluid, expressive, and alive. Dressed in earth tones and natural textured fabrics, think cotton, linen, and asymmetrical cuts. Use organic, unpredictable movement as your strength. The sisters represent the machine, calculated, exact, and relentless. Suit up in futuristic bodysuits with chrome, metallic LEDs, or EL wire. Showcase symmetry, clean lines, and mechanical repetition. The dance floor turns into a battleground. The outcome is unknown, but one thing is for sure: only one side will claim the $2,500 grand prize.
Mm.
Who wants to take it?
I could take it. Um, it's basically telling you simply, we want with the twisters, we want natural fabrics, so earth tones, and something that's going to allow you to showcase, every part of your movement. Okay. Because movement, I mean, in dance is everything, right? We want to be able to be engulfed in your story, that you tell while you're dancing, right? um with the sisters is a little different, um because we want the twisters to bring the futurism. So the twisters are basically representing sustainability, the sustainability side when it comes to costume, and the sisters are representing the futurism side when it comes to their outfits as well. So with that, I mean, L wire, things of those nature, they're all things that light up, right? They light up. You also have glow in the dark stickers. You have all different types of elements that you can add to your effect that will actually make it futuristic and give off the AI essence that we're looking for. But the key to success in either of these is your ability to deliver on and execute on your performance. So the greatest performer that night will be crowned with the $2,500. So we're looking for your energy. We're looking for, again, push yourself beyond. I mean, most of you, when you come out on the floor, y'all usually leave it on the floor anyway. We're asking you that night to make sure you leave it on the floor. So let there be no doubt that you are either the number one twister or you are the number one sister.
Okay.
$2,500. And let's take it to now legendary performance.
Ooh.
Legendary performance, neural visualization, sponsored by the iconic Arturo Mugler. A system reboot is underway. The definition of legendary is being rewritten. Tonight, you are the glitch, an electrified force that shatters expectation and reprograms the runway. Sink your energy and hit the floor as a living network. Every movement should surge like data through a neural web. Each step a transmission, each gesture a pulse of power. All black-based outfits serve as a canvas for embedded nodes. LED lights are reflective discs that glow, flicker, or pulse with intensity, mapping out your neural network in real time. Let the choreography and lighting effect work together as you move. Your network should appear to come alive, signaling, syncing, and evolving with every beat. Command the runway as a view of the mainframe, where every connection, every flash of light, and every wave of movement is a new signal rewriting the code of ballroom legend. $1,000.
And that might be going up as well. So just a hint out there that category may be for more. Um, I think what we have to think when we think of this category, number one, of course, you need to be cladded in all black, and your your lights or your glow in the darks or whatever L wire, whatever you're going to do needs to be embedded in the in these outfits, right? Um, Show us why you're legendary. At the end of the day, every word that was read for this category, if you are a performer, then you felt every word. You felt every symbolism that came up. You should be able to now take that and interpret it into dance. And that's what we want to see. If you know Arturo, they call him the engineer. He is the engineer. He definitely um, puts his all into his performances, and he always has. And he puts his all into, when he's teaching and training, he puts his all into you to make you the best version of yourself. So, with that being said, we have a lot of people that are legend, right? For performance, but not everybody performs at a legendary level. And I'm just going
Oh.
to be honest and put it out there. But tonight or that night, we want to see the best performance. We want to see the best legends. We want to see why you are legendary. And make us know it. Make Ballroom know it. If you never made them know it before, make them know it that night. So that pretty much
Well,
sums it up.
well, hopefully y'all heard David. A lot of your legends ain't voguing legendary. So hopefully the ones that step on the floor this night is going to be giving a legendary performance. So again, legendary performance. Thank you,
Yeah.
David, for that clarification.
Hmm.
David needs a little podcast or something, y'all. But
No, that's out of my league.
again, legends. You must be voguing legend. It must give legend, not anything but that legend.
Exactly.
Thank you. Okay, let's move away from legendary performance. Let's take it to realness category. Realness, Femme Queen Realness, Next Gen Illusion, Non Legends, Legendary, and Icon. For this category, we want you to step into the future and embody realness with a futuristic twist. Think Cis Illusion, meaning cutting edge technology. Whether you're rocking a smart garment, augmented makeup, or holographic hair, show us how AI and femininity can blend seamlessly. Can you serve realness that passes both in the physical world and the digital realm? This category pays homage to the tradition of realness while propelling the ballroom scene forward. Inspired by the latest in AI artistry and digital self-expression. Show us the future of Femme Queen Runners. I love that category. Butch Queen and Drags Runners, $500. Transformation Extravaganza, sponsored by the legendary Florida mother Heidi Miyake Mugler. Step into the future where contestants must embody the theme of transformation through artificial intelligence. Think digital evolution, glitch couture, and cyborg glamour. Your look must merge human creativity with AI-inspired innovation. Be the glitch, the code, the future of drag realness by transformation through AI-powered evolution. Get your tens as a tech nerd butch queen and return to battle elegantly done in drag. $500. Male figure realness, AI and sustainability edition. Tonight, the runway fuses the future and the earth. Serve male figure runners while embodying the duality of artificial intelligence and sustainability. Your look must blend authentic, everyday masculine realness with a clear nod to eco-conscious fashion and digital innovation. Think recycled materials, smart textiles, upcycled business wear, or AI-inspired accessories. Judges are looking for seamless integration. You must pass as your chosen archetype while championing a greener, smarter world. The future is now and is both real and revolutionary. Schoolboys. Tonight, we invite all the schoolboys to channel their creativity by presenting a futuristic science project that embodies the spirit of both AI or sustainability. Pretty Boys with Face, $500, sponsored by Miyake Mugler. Serve flawless, clean, and smooth skin. Your face card must never decline. Wear a look that screams sustainable luxury. Upcycled designer pieces, plant-based fabrics, or digital printed accessories. Again, $500. Executive Realness. Walk in your sharpest but sustainable business attire. A suit made from recycled fibers or a tie printed with AI-generated patterns. You must pass as the top executive who runs both a Fortune 500 and a green tech startup. Everyday Realness, we are looking for your interruption of what everyday looks like in a post-apocalyptic world. Thugs, present streetwear made from repurposed materials. Think denim patched with solar fabric or hoodie coated with AI-generated graffiti. The attitude is authentic, but the look is future forward and, again, sustainable. Transman Realness, choose your designated category from above and bring it reflecting that description, whether you're schoolboy, pretty boy, executive, everyday, or thug. And last but definitely not least, legendary icons come ready to battle in camouflage.
Okay, I think those are all self-explanatory. I mean,
Self-explanatory.
yeah. I just want to just say two things. So one, with the pretty boy with face category, it is that. It is pretty boy, a boy, not not a queen, but someone that's pretty that's a boy. That acts like a dude. All right, it could be a butch queen, but you need to be real, and you need to have as close to face as possible because we are looking for that. So the original pretty boys of ballroom had face and they were real. So we're not looking for anything outside of that. We're looking for that specifically. So if you're not sure, you can take a shot. We'll see how things play out, but I am saying to everybody, just be aware that this is realness with face. So real is the first part of it, face is the second part. So you can't have
You
one
must have,
without the other.
you
Does
must
that
be
mean
real.
that? Mhm.
Go ahead. What is that?
In
Go
other
ahead.
words, y'all better come up there talking about.
I mean, unless they, unless, you can't say
I
that
better be
unless they
talking
got,
about. I better be talking
unless
about.
it, yeah, very sharp, very precise.
Very
Again,
precise.
no queens, just realness.
Nope.
You must be real and have faith. There's a few out there definitely that could do this and execute it
Okay.
well. And for those pretty boys that have been wanting to walk the category and maybe have not, thought they could, if you're real, definitely give it a go. No queens. Um, Fem Queen Realness, I think the category is fire. Anything you want to add to that category?
It's pretty much self-explanatory, but I do want to say that some of these realness categories, there is money coming that's going to be added to them. So just be on the lookout for that. As people pledge certain monies, we'll actually put it towards each category specifically. So you know just be on the lookout for that. Actually, we might even have something up as early as Tuesday with an update on some of the dollar amounts for some of the realness categories. So um, yeah, so definitely, we want it to be a night of realness. Okay, so leave the leave the fake shit at home. Let's be real, right? Let's be real all night. So
Amen.
that's important to me.
Amen.
Let's move on to runway.
Wait, can we
Look,
unpack with Bush Queen up in drags? Because
for
they'll be
500,
coming.
yeah.
I think because when we were talking about this category with Heidi, it was so like I feel like this category is also going to be another category that's going to be like super gag worthy because the Bush Queens are going to be coming, like a tech nerd, and then later on coming up in Bush Queen and drags. So
Glamorous. It says glamorous.
glamour.
Elegant. Yes.
So they'll be able to come to get their tens, and then of course they'll be able to after that, make sure they have their makeup artist, their hairstylist, their gowns, their dresses. Go get ready, and then they'll be able to. I believe it's a 2-part category, so they'll get their tens, and then they'll be able to come back
Yes.
later down the line for to compete.
Exactly.
So bring us those bids, and then go in the restroom and take them
And
off.
go in and then come back out.
And it's doable. I'm living proof of that.
Yeah. We were so hyped. We was like, oh my God, that's gonna be so tight. Like, yeah. We're excited for that.
I'm excited about that category.
And let's take it to the runway categories. Boom, boom, boom.
That's for all Lolita.
And Apollo too.
Lolita and Apollo, take it away. Open to all runway. Open. Y'all take it away.
I'll read
Apollo?
it. You
Yes.
can go into detail. Cool. All right. Open to all runway 7,000. This is the Walking Wonder. All American 1,000, Bush Queen European 1,000, Women's 1,000, Femme Queen 1,000, Bush Queen Up in Drags 1,000, Legendary 1,000, overall Winner Pot 1,000. And we will go over that breakdown and what that means as far as like grand prize money after. Sponsors: the icon Queen Mother Dominique Mugler, Chris 11, India, and the rest of the runway category peeps. In a futuristic universe where avant-garde fashion meets sustainable innovation, the world is transformed into a vibrant tapestry of creativity and environmental consciousness. The realm is known for its breathtaking cities made from eco-friendly metals that shimmer under the sun, each structure a testament to both human ingenuity and respect for nature. At the heart of this universe are the Walking Wonders, passionate fashion lovers who traverse this dazzling landscape as living works of art. They don avant-garde attire crafted from sustainable materials, each garment a masterpiece that reflects the wearer's personality and the commitment to preserving the planet. Clothing is no longer just a statement of style, but a declaration of values, merging cutting-edge design with eco-friendly principles. In this world, fashion shows a grand celebrations where Walking Wonders showcase their latest creations, transforming runways into dynamic exhibitions of color and form. Designers push the boundaries of imagination, using metals that flow like fabric and fibers grown from the earth to weave garments that are both beautiful and biodegradable. As they wander through cities where nature and technology coexist in harmony, the Walking Wonders inspires others to embrace fashion as a force for good, proving that true style is sustainable and timeless. Your look must represent the corresponding metal assigned to your specific category breakdown. Remember, it's about your walk, fashion, and creativity. Each contestant will select whether or not to place their potential grand prize winnings of 1,000 to the overall pot after receiving their tens. Once all winners are determined, only the contestants place their winnings in the pot will be allowed to battle for the overall winning pot of the additional 1,000. All Americans, your materials copper and bronze, Butch Queen European, radium and tin, women's uranium and gold, Femme Queen titanium and silver, Butch Queen up in drags, rhodium and platinum, legendary bring it as the metal from your category.
You want me to take over?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wait.
so yes, y'all. It was a lot of talk about like how is this category going to be breaking down, and we really honestly wanted each prospective category to be able to have the opportunity to walk away with something at the end of the night. I don't recall that being done before. And also having an opportunity to win more money at the end of it all. So, but it also is a choice, right? So I know some of my girls, they're gonna be like, look, I want to battle for the cash. Like I want to put my 1,000 in the pot and rack up and get more money. Now that's an option. You can do that. Or if you want to just keep your $1,000, you can keep that, as well as you'll be able to compete for the final battle to where the walker will walk away with $2,000. So just want to
The
make
thing
that
is,
clear
is that it needs to be decided before you
before.
walk. Yeah.
hmm So you can't walk and win and then say, "Oh, I want to." No, you need to let us know ahead of time when you get up there before your tens, if you want to keep your 1,000, or you want to put your 1,000 in the pot. So yeah, I know the Roman girls are gonna come done this night. I can't wait.
Put your money where
Yeah.
your mouth is.
That's right. Let's
I'm
bring it back to old school. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The girls be too scared nowadays. Okay, we
Yeah, they
wanna.
want to take they want to they want to take their little winnings and walk away.
Yeah.
I like the ones that just gonna put that's gonna take that risk. I
Yeah,
think
take that
I
risk.
think the ones that to me that take the risk and ones that most likely can win the money. Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
So
So
that night, just come in your colors,
Hmm.
come in your. Now we're not asking you, and now if you could do this and pull it off, great. We're not telling you to go get metal and do it. Create outfits out of metal. I mean, if you can do that, awesome. You and Nene should get together and create some magic, right? But what is important is the coloration of those metals be represented throughout your look. So, and we're looking for only those colors. So there's no black mixed in, there's no red mixed in. We're looking for only those two colors. Okay.
okay, well, this was our first. Video will be dropped sometime tonight. We'll be scheduling a live with different Mugler members every hopefully every 10 days to answer all you guys and gals questions as they come along. As David and others have said in the call, there will be other couch amounts added. Anyone that would like to assist with any sponsor of any kind, please contact them directly. Anyone needs a table, please contact them directly. Also, for people that are watching my channel on Ballroom Throwbacks, as you heard, there's house tables and there will also be VIP tables. So they would like to just come and spectate the ball and get a great experience. And that's pretty much all I want to say for now. Anything that you all want to sign off and add to the community?
Yeah, I want to say that I'm really excited about um, you know putting together the ball for ballroom. Um, I just want to see everyone come out, have a really good time, celebrate each other. Um, because when we all get together, believe it or not, I always look at it as a celebration of our talents, a celebration of our abilities, right? A celebration of just us being a community, together in one space. So I want to continue with that. I want us to just embrace this as an opportunity to celebrate each other and celebrate our creativity, celebrate all that we've been able to accomplish. With ballroom, for how many years that we are now being recognized for who we are. We're not marginalized when it comes to mainstream anymore. And that to me is very, very important. And I think it's something that definitely should be celebrated. So let's go. Let's have a good time. Let's do what we do best. Let's show out, ballroom. So Chris, Andre, Lolita, y'all got any closing words?
Yes.
I love calling me Andre.
Oh.
Exotic, sorry. Well, you've been Mr. Lord. You've been Mr. Lord for a few months,
I know, right? It's good to be back as Mr. Exotic Mugler. I actually made a post on my Exotic Lure page, and it was a video from Caesar's Ball. And when me and Antonio was battling for Perfect 10, I said, I know I bet y'all know Exotic Lure. And I said, I think I should start posting more of my Exotic Mugler content. on here, and everybody was like, "Yes, please! Oh my gosh! Oh yes!" So I think I'm gonna start giving the pageant scene a bit more of the ballroom side because they really love the ballroom scene over in pageantry. I think in pageantry in ballroom we love the pageantry side over in ballroom. So, but I'm excited about this weekend, and I mean that weekend in particular for the House of Nuclear Ball. Every year it's been a wonderful, wonderful event. I'm usually, I mean, we only have it every 5 to 6 years this time, but it's something that I think our community looks forward to be able to come out and just kind of put on our best self, even if it's just for a weekend. Like we come and we put our stuff on for that night. And it's always one of the balls that you just see so much creativity and so much enthusiasm and excitement, and you never know, excuse me, who's going to be in the building, and it's just one of those nights of just anticipation and excitement, and I'm truly excited to share this night with you guys. I'm in love with the venue. If you know me truly at heart, this venue is just gives me chills through my body. We was at the PlayStation Theater last time, and then the Rose Ballroom before then? I can't remember.
Melrose.
It was a while ago. Melrose, yeah.
Melrose.
hmm And this time to have the Brooklyn Paramount, like is the venue alone is gonna say a night of moments. So come ready to showcase yourself. If you haven't seen the venue, look it up, look at the pictures, and that'll inspire you to want to put your best self on that stage. So that's what I'm going to say with that. I look forward to seeing everybody's beautiful faces. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to hit some of us up on the screen.
Quick
We'll
question.
have some answers for you. Go ahead.
Quick question for those making their travel arrangements: is there an aftermath?
Yes, there is. I
Okay.
probably will be announcing it sometime this week or the beginning of,
Okay.
of next week. We're just finalizing everything with that. So yeah, there will be an aftermath.
Okay. Will it be there or somewhere else?
It will not be at Brooklyn Paramount. It's going to be in a well-known place. But it'll be in the cities. The aftermath will actually be in Manhattan. So
Perfect. Okay, y'all heard it here first. There will be an aftermath, so get y'all for those go. Y'all can leave on Tuesday for those that go to the OTA. So y'all we have a whole weekend plan. Y'all be good.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Can't wait for the next one. And yeah, everyone, make sure you tune into it. Leave your comments, questions, and concerns. Again, for any direct questions, please hit them up. And again, Veterans Day weekend, the weekend of the 7th of November is Miyake Mugler Porcelain weekend. Make sure you are there. Make sure you're prepared. And yeah, can't wait to see y'all.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Caesar, for